You're scrolling through life while real men are out there conquering. Please give your full attention here and listen up, because in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to tell you why you're weak and how to fix it. Welcome to the Stoic community, gentlemen. I'm not here to satisfy you. I'm here to wake you up. Society has lulled you into a false sense of comfort, but true strength comes from facing discomfort head-on. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." So, let's react to your weakness by crushing it. The comfort trap. All right, listen up, gentlemen. It's time to talk about the silent killer that's turning you into a pathetic excuse for a man. Comfort. Yeah, you heard me right. Do you think all those cushy conveniences will make your life better? They're actually making you weak. Your fancy memory foam mattress, your food delivery apps, your climate-controlled everything, it's all a trap and you've fallen right into it. Let me break it down for you. Our ancestors were forged in the fires of adversity. They hunted their food, built their shelters and fought off predators. What do? Whine when your Wi-Fi drops for 5 minutes. But here's the kicker. It's not your fault. Society's been feeding you this lie that comfort equals happiness. Well, guess what? True happiness, true strength, comes from embracing discomfort. The great Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." You know what that means. It means most of what you're afraid of is all in your head. The discomfort you're avoiding is nothing compared to what you're capable of enduring. So here's what you're going to do, starting today. Seek out discomfort, take cold showers, sleep on the floor, fast for 24 hours. Push your limits, because that's where growth happens. Remember, comfort is a lie. It's a slow poison that's killing your potential. Embrace the suck, and you'll discover what you're really made of. Digital distractions, the silent killer. In the next chapter, we're going to talk about another weakness that's affecting you right now, the device you're watching this on. Stay tuned, because we're about to dive into the digital disease that's rotting your brain. Attention all screen-addicted individuals. It's time to confront the major issue, the smartphone in your hand. You think you're connected, but you're more disconnected than ever. That device you can't stop fondling. It's not a tool, it's your master, and you're its slave. Let's break down how this digital disease is rotting your brain. First off, what's your attention span? It's shot to hell. You can't focus on anything for more than 30 seconds without reaching for your phone. Real men have the discipline to stay locked in on a task, but you're jumping from app to app like a squirrel on crack. Just imagine the time wasted on social media, endless scrolling through perfectly staged content, constantly measuring your everyday reality against everyone else's best moments. Have you considered the impact on your mental strength? It's slowly but surely turning resilience into fragility. Here's a hard truth. While you're double-tapping thirst traps and watching cat videos, real men are out there grinding, building empires, and conquering their goals. But it's not too late. Here's what you're going to do. Digital detox. Starting now, turn off all notifications except calls and texts from actual humans. Set specific times for checking social media, 15 minutes, twice a day, max. The rest of the time, you're living in the real world, champ. Before bed, your phone stays outside your room. Buy an actual alarm clock if you need to wake up. Your bedroom is for sleep and sex, not scrolling. Remember what the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you'll find strength. It's time to regain control of your mind from these digital distractions. Physical weakness, more than just muscles. Now, let's talk about something you can see in the mirror. Your physical weakness. All right, men, it's time to face the hard truth. You're not just mentally weak, you're physically weak too. And I'm not just talking about those noodle arms you're trying to hide under that baggy hoodie. Let's get one thing straight. Physical strength isn't just about looking good shirtless. It's about being ready for whatever life throws at you. Our ancestors, they could hunt, build, and fight. You get winded walking up a flight of stairs. Here's the deal. Your body and mind are connected. When you let your body go soft, your mind follows. Do you think you can be mentally tough when you can't even do a single pull-up? Think again. As Epictetus said, it is difficulties that show what men are. Right now, many of you struggle to face difficulties head-on, but remember, these challenges are opportunities to prove your strength and resilience. Now listen up, because I'm about to drop some knowledge on how to fix this mess. Stop making excuses. I don't care if you're busy, tired, or whatever BS reason you've cooked up. Make time for physical training. No gym membership? Do bodyweight exercises. No equipment? Run, do push-ups, climb trees. Nature is your gym. Challenge your body regularly. And I'm not talking about your little 20-minute yoga session. I'm talking about pushing yourself to the limit. Run until you puke. Lift until your muscles scream. Embrace the pain. It's weakness leaving your body. Cold exposure. Take ice-cold showers. Swim in freezing lakes. This isn't just about physical toughness. It's about mental resilience. When you can stand under an icy stream without flinching, you're building the mental fortitude to face any challenge. Learn a martial art or combat sport. Nothing builds physical and mental toughness like knowing you can defend yourself. Plus, getting punched in the face occasionally is a great way to check your ego. Remember, your body is a weapon. Right now, most of you are walking around with rusty butter knives. It's time to forge yourself into a razor-sharp blade. Mental fragility. Toughen up your mind. Now, let's face it, the biggest obstacle to your strength isn't out there. It's between your ears. We've talked about your weak body, but now it's time to address the real problem. That soft, fragile mind of yours. You think you're tough because you can bench press a few plates? Hate to break it to you, but true strength starts in the mind. And right now, most of you have the mental fortitude of a wet paper bag. Let's break down why you're mentally weak. Victim mentality. You're always blaming others for your problems. Oh, my boss is unfair. The economy is bad. I had a rough childhood. Life isn't fair. Real men don't whine about it. They adapt and overcome. You crumble at the first sign of adversity. One setback, and you're ready to throw in the towel. Where's your resilience? Where's your grit? As Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. It's time to take control of that flabby brain of yours. Here's how we're going to toughen it up. Practice negative visualization. Every day, imagine losing everything you have, your job, your relationships, your possessions. Now, how would you handle that? This Stoic practice will make you appreciate what you have and prepare you for the worst. Embrace discomfort. Do something every day that scares you or makes you uncomfortable. Ask that girl out. Speak up in that meeting. Take on that project you think you can't handle. Growth happens outside your comfort zone. Practice mindfulness. Yeah, I know it sounds soft, but being aware of your thoughts is crucial. Catch those weak, whiny thoughts and shut them down. Replace them with thoughts of strength and resilience. Read about great men who overcame adversity. Guys like Marcus Aurelius, who ruled an empire while fighting wars and dealing with a pandemic, or modern-day warriors like David Goggins. Learn from their mental toughness. Stop seeking external validation. Your self-worth shouldn't depend on likes, follows, or anyone's approval but your own. Be your own judge, jury, and executioner. Mental toughness isn't about never feeling fear or doubt. It's about feeling it and pushing through anyway. It's about getting knocked down 7 times and getting up 8. Excuses, the enemy of action. It's time to cut the crap and take radical responsibility for your life. Excuses are a choice. Every time you make an excuse, you're choosing to remain weak. You're choosing to stay exactly where you are instead of pushing forward. Now, I know what some of you are thinking, but you don't understand my situation. Stop right there. That's excuse number 1. Your situation isn't unique. Someone out there has it worse and is still crushing it. Let's break down some common excuses. I don't have time. Really? You have the same 24 hours as everyone else. It's not about having time. It's about making time. I don't have the resources. You don't need fancy equipment or a gym membership to get fit. You don't need money to read. You don't need connections to make connections. I don't know where to start. Just start. Do something. The first step is always the hardest, but you'll never get anywhere if you don't take it. Here's the hard truth. Excuses are a form of self-sabotage. If you want to be strong, you have to take action. The best time to start is now, not tomorrow, not next week. Conclusion: the path to strength. All right, gentlemen, let's wrap this up. You've got the tools now. You've got the knowledge. You've got the wisdom of the Stoics to guide you. The rest is up to you. Life isn't going to get any easier. In fact, it's only going to get harder. But guess what? So are you. Stop making excuses. Stop seeking comfort. Stop letting digital distractions control your mind. Stop letting your body become weak and soft. You have the power to change, but it starts with you, right now. The Stoic community isn't a place for complainers, whiners, and lazy men. It's a place for warriors, for those who choose to embrace adversity and rise above it. If you're ready to become the strongest version of yourself, physically, mentally, and emotionally, then get to work. Your greatness awaits.